Awesome. Let's do it. Let's get right to it.
Aang, the Avatar, versus
awesome.
Aether, the Traveler.
We're
Which
live.
journeyman will come out on top in this elemental battle?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to
Boomstick.
analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out
It's
who
3D,
will win
so
our
that's cool.
death
It's a
battle.
full-on 3D that battle.
Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony, united by a master of the elements, the
Traveler.
Avatar.
Yeah, Traveler's probably gonna
Avatar
win.
reincarnated as different people for
Aang
centuries.
could maybe
all
take
with
away
their
his
own
bending, but he'd
struggles.
have to pin him
And
down
man,
first.
was
Be
that
kinda
true
tough.
for our boy Aang?
Not at first, of course, thanks to his master and guardian, Yatso.
As a cheeky little air nomad, Aang traveled the world causing
Avatar.
shenanigans, all while learning to control the winds with air bending.
Based on the real-life martial art Bagua Zhang, airbending is the most spiritual of the four bending styles, focusing on evading and diverting attacks through circular motion.
Yeah,
With
Aang
even the
is
smallest
very-
movement,
Aang is
can
very
create
combat
tornadoes, run
trained.
like the wind, and
Honestly,
block
Aang has a
hypersonic
very real
explosions.
chance
Perfect
if he
style
doesn't
for
get
a
power
twinkle-toed
crept.
goofball like Aang.
If he doesn't
even
get power
invented
crept,
his own
Aang can
technique,
win.
the
He's like
air
very,
scooter.
very
How did he not
battle
fall off that
savvy.
thing?
Add in a
He's very
glider
smart at
staff for
fighting.
flight, and the sky was the
It all really
limit.
just comes down to
But you know how it
does
goes.
Traveler
Everything
have
changed when the
like some
Fire
sort of
Nation
crazy
attacked.
feat?
Their conquest
I guess we'll
spread.
see.
War was inevitable, and Aang was the only one who could save the world.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with all that, and being forcibly separated from Gatso. He was just a kid.
Well, I need to watch seasons
So,
1 to
he
3.
froze up.
True.
Like, literally, he accidentally
I already
froze
saw it,
himself
though.
in his adorable sky bison Appa for 100 years.
Until he was awakened by the Water Tribe siblings Katara and Sokka. Time wasn't kind to Aang's people. With no avatar to keep balance, the Airbenders,
Yep.
Aang's entire culture were
Everyone
wiped
died.
out by
He
the
failed
Fire
everyone.
Oh, that's rough, buddy. But Aang took the wake-up call to heart.
As the Avatar, it's Aang's duty to understand the world's people, learning their cultures, their sadness, joy, and
Yeah, I watched it
humanity.
multiple
And
times
what
too because it
better
was
way
always
to
on
do that than learning
Nickelodeon,
how they kick ass.
and it was always
From
nice
the
to
Northern
watch. I
Water
did not
Tribe
like Korra
and
that
his
much.
brush, Aang learned water.
I don't think Korra's as good
Around
as
fluid
original
Tai Chi
Avatar.
movements, this style controls liquid in all forms to freeze targets, create water whips, and even cut through steel.
Learning earthbending was way tougher, but Aang's friend Toph taught him to stop being a wimpy pushover. Now he can armor himself in stone, move the terrain of entire cities, and fight blind with a sonar-style seismic
Yep,
sense.
yeah, he's kind of
Earthbending is
cracked.
themed around the steady stances of Hung Quan Kung Fu.
Like
waiting for the right
combat-wise,
moment to
Aang is
strike
kind of
head on.
cracked.
There was a lot to learn, but even with the world at stake and this moody hothead on his tail, Aang had fun doing it. Who could forget the adventures penguin sledding, going through the bending bayous,
I
and
said-
living in Ba Sing Se,
they're going over the
city
Avatar
where no
feats
wars
right
ever
now.
happened.
Yet across
So,
his journey,
this
one
sort of tells you
power
like how
eluded
strong he
Aang.
is.
The Avatar state.
Yep,
An
the Avatar
enhanced mode
state.
of being that came to him in moments of peril.
Sure, if Aang dies in it, the Avatar cycle ends permanently, but who cares when it gives you enough power to wipe out a whole Navy fleet?
Come on, Boomstick. The Avatar state is more than just a power
Avatar
amp.
wins? Do you
Jocelyn?
think so?
How long have you been standing there?
Isn't
I've been here the
Traveler
whole
like
time.
Giga strong?
I lurk
Right.
where all
I don't know.
Avatar talk is.
I don't play enough
Through
Genshin
the
to know how
cosmic
strong he
power
is,
of
but
the
I guess we'll
avatars
see.
before him and the ancient spirit Rava, Aang gains the knowledge and experience of all previous avatars, greatly expanding his bending options.
Yep.
Lava bending from Avatar Roku, sonic shouts from Avatar Yang Chen, and even more are theoretically available to him through their memories.
Oh, I get it. You can't just grind your way to controlling the Avatar state.
Right. If Aang wanted to stop Fire Lord Ozai, he needed something else.
He needed onion banana juice.
Yeah, technically, I suppose.
Specifically, Aang sought the guidance of Guru Patek.
Oh,
Mastering
yeah.
his power meant clearing his chakras, emptying his mind of earthly attachments. Seems simple,
Wait,
but
he
this
can just
also
suck out
meant
their
rejecting his
air out of the
feelings
room
for
and kill
Katara,
them?
the
Oh yeah,
person
but I don't
he
think they'll be
loved
fighting in a
most.
When he
room. I
had
think
to
they'll be
choose
fighting like
between the world
outside.
or the girl, Aang followed his heart.
He
and
could
it,
also do bloodbending. I just
didn't
thought
end
about
well.
it.
He
Like, how
got
the
better.
fuck does Traveler
Aang was
react? Wait,
determined
doesn't
to
bloodbending
understand the
just win
world's
this right
people,
away?
Even the enemy Fire
Bloodbending
Nations.
is kind of OP.
Something he accomplished thanks to the redeemed Prince Zuko, the Sun Warriors.
And these two honking dragons! Aang was scared of firebending, but it's totally awesome. It's not just about burning and blowing
Outside,
shit up.
I
Okay, well, it
guess.
is, but there's so much more to it.
Formed from the explosive
Yeah, Avatar
movements
can
of
definitely
Shaolin
win
Kung Fu,
unless like Traveler
firebending
has
controls
like
all manner
some sort of
heat,
crazy
And
feet.
through the teachings of fire and water, he can redirect lightning bending, a burst of atmospheric discharge shot at over 200,000 miles per hour.
Iroh, the best uncle ever, used his techniques to redirect natural lightning. So, you know it's the real deal. Not crazy enough? At his peak, Aang surpassed benders
did you
who
ask
could throw buildings,
ChatGPT
melt
or what?
stone, and hold up this gigantic library solo. Whooping Ozai's butt should be no problem, right?
Not exactly. You see, the air nomads were
No, just guessing?
pacifists who
Alright.
believed in the value of life above all. Being the last airbender, Aang didn't think his people were truly gone unless he went back on their teachings, meaning he really didn't want to kill Ozai.
I feel like if you're saying Avatar
What, he's just a
wins, it's
coward
because you have
now?
like a reliable
Mr. Fire Lord
source.
is about to burn down the
So
entire Earth
I feel like you're
Kingdom.
probably right. Avatar is
Not
gonna win.
at all. Are you even listening? Aang was simply at odds with what he wanted and what the world expected, so he needed to make a choice.
Right. In his greatest challenge yet, Aang discovered his true self, making his spirit unbendable and finally mastering the Avatar state.
Making him as strong as avatars who could cause hurricanes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions.
Yep.
Or in Avatar Kyoshi's case, a new island.
Art of all
As in,
forbidden
she
bending.
broke off nearly 30 square miles of a peninsula to form a new landmass. But to defeat Ozai, Aang needed one final element, something few avatars had bent before: energy bending.
Not the easiest thing to do, but Aang totally overwhelmed Ozai, severing the tyrant's connection to fire and stopping his invasion, all while
Jesus.
keeping his no-kill run intact.
Have you read the comics? I have
ultimate
not.
F you to this warlord's ideology.
Now that the Fire Nation had cooled off,
Ugh.
Aang led a new era of peace with the United Republic of Nations, a place where all people could prosper and where a new generation and a new avatar would take the reins.
He even got hitched with Katara. Take that, Zutara shippers.
I will end you.
For all his doubts, Aang fulfilled the Avatar's destiny and then some, and he did it in a way that was true to who he was.
Because before being the Avatar, or even an airbender, the greatest thing he could ever be
This
was
is what
himself.
hurt, yeah.
All in a day's work for a free, fun-loving kid.
Yeah, she was the love interest the whole show.
The battle
It
is coming
wasn't
up
really
thanks
like
to
a-
this episode's
a harem
sponsor,
or whatever.
DraftKings Casino.
Big news
Let's
from the
skip
casino.
this.
Like
The casino's
the
not
link
paying me,
in the
so
map.
DraftKings Casino.
888
I'm good,
over.
bro.
Restrictions apply each day. August 20.
Extra barbecue sauce.
Ad Astra Abasask. Welcome to Tevat, a
Alright, let's
mysterious
see.
land governed by
Does
godly
Traveler have
archons
some crazy
through
feat
the
that I'm
eye
not aware of?
someone
We're about to
beyond the
find out.
stars. Ether.
AKA the Traveler, who escaped his
Uh.
dying world with his sister Lumine in search of the flowers that
Lumine?
blew
I
up
thought
on
her
their
name was
lost
Lumine.
home, only to crash land, awaken to an apocalypse, and get cubed by this jerk.
Separated from his sister, Ether awoke again.
Hey, what,
in a
Genshin? Yeah, this
new,
is who Avatar is
less
fighting.
apocalyptic age, and fished
Avatar
up
is
his
fighting the
own
Traveler.
pathetic pet pixie, Paimon.
Yeah, she makes for good emergency food. With his new guide, Traveler to the windy country of Mondstadt to find his link to the past.
The guy from the
but
show?
got a
Wait, what
breath
show are you
of the
talking
wild
about?
Glider instead.
And his first element,
Mm.
Animo, letting him make air slashes, tornadoes, and of
Tornadoes.
course,
Wind blade!
Yeah, it's Avatar
But guess
versus
what?
Traveler.
Traveler wasn't the only one with the
They're
power like
fighting.
this. Tevat was
They
full
beefy.
of blessed people wielding these relic things called visions.
vision bearers can imbue their weapons and bodies with elemental power, summon items, and use a special, well, vision to perceive
They're from
the
Avatar if
elements
you
around
exist.
them.
That's
Normally,
hilarious.
they're limited to a single element, but Traveler is just built different. Through Paimon's
it's
guidance,
Traveler.
he began collecting elements from mysterious statues across Tevat. No vision relic needed for him.
Each nation had a new culture, a new element, a new crisis.
And new character banners. When asked to play a sleuth for a murder case in Liyue, Traveler wasn't interested. A corpse couldn't tell him
Traveler
where
is
his
strong
sis
never
was,
saw. I don't know, I guess
but
we're about
he was
gonna find
roped
out
in
how
anyway
strong he
and got
is.
the geo ability to form rock constructs and eruptions of Earth.
He has like
Ether
really
ventured to
shitty
Inazuma,
bending.
he didn't care about its war with the vision bearers and
I
their
do wonder
Archon
how
leader
strong is
until he
he
saw
really?
the suffering caused by its tyrannical rule.
No, it's just gonna be him
Joined
on
the
his own.
resistance with electro abilities.
Nobody else.
Fighting the powers that be using electric buzzsaws, thunder blades, and lightning.
He even learned to dodge lightning. Other electro users, like my wife Lisa, can conjure storms. No shock when
Traveler
my
is
adopted
amazing.
daughter Klee made explosions that raised mountains. Traveler
He
met
sucks.
all kinds of people like this. You know the type. Twinks.
Yeah, Teyvat has its own laws.
Sacrifice on lightning?
Boomstick.
Yeah.
Many Twinks being
Yeah, he
one
is.
of them. Maybe 2 or 3 of them, actually.
But so is Avatar
Shut up,
Aang.
Wiz,
Avatar
this
is
guy's
also
been playing
faster than
Genshin
lightning.
Since launch.
He's
I know
literally
everything
so
there is to know
much faster
about
than
the
lightning
Genshin
that he
meta.
can redirect
Either
it.
can mix elements for different reactions.
He could-
Basically,
I saw the winner. No
big
spoilers,
elemental
please.
Combinations.
Yeah,
Geo
he can bounce
crystallizes
it back.
materials into special barriers. Electro mixed with water stuns foes. Animo spreads elements around in swirls of destruction. Boom!
Like how I combine beer and gunpowder.
Exactly, Boomstick. Using Dendro, Traveler can form plant life that, when mixed with water and lightning, makes homing beams. Yeah, run from that. With enough clever thinking and artifact farming, you can combine anything in Genshin.
Okay, we get it. Go lose another 50-50, you whale.
I'll show you a whale. Drop one on your lap next time you're not looking.
In Sumeru, Traveler later beats Scaramouche, an edgy catboy with multiple elements at his fingertips, all in a time loop that got repeated 168 times.
Speaking of time, Aether had control of more than just his own future. Tevat's fate fundamentally
Scar
changed
fraud.
in ways small and grand, all through his unending
So who do you think's gonna
Because
win,
the Traveler
Sid?
was a descender, someone unbound by the land's destiny. Even this big tree that records all of the world's events had no idea he existed.
Like
The
when he
fuck?
helped defy the judgment of a biblical flood in Fontaine, where he mastered
The Genshin
Hydro
one?
for his best Cuphead impression with water.
You already said
That
Avatar,
dinosaur
didn't you?
chose not to blow up the
Traveler
world
most
just
likely?
because Paimon and Traveler befriended it. If that wasn't cool enough, Traveler can, unrelated, turn into a dinosaur. Hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Yo, look at it.
I
Wonder if
forgot
I
about
could get
that.
a dinosaur on my Genshin team.
Through these legally distinct Pokemon, Aether can fly, dig through the earth, or charge foes like a Jurassic bull. He traveled across the land, searching far and wide, and finally stopped swinging that one-star dull blade.
Instead, picking up the prototype Rancor, which he wields like a beast thanks to
Oh,
the
damn.
Swordmaster Skirk, and several straight days of training. What a grind set! Still, Traveler Sist kept eluding him, choosing to hang in the shadows with these Gluminati folk.
A group from
And
Khaenri'ah,
it's still
the
happening
nation
to
cursed
this
by the
day.
gods for messing with the abyss.
Was this stretching out the
Unbeknownst to
story?
Aether, his sister had already traveled to Vat in a journey that mirrored his own.
And at the end, she found. Well, we don't really know. Not yet, at least.
Oh wait,
But
that's the
whatever it
lore
is,
of Genshin? I didn't know that was the lore of Genshin. That your twin or whatever already did the whole story and they already beat it and that's why they're evil.
Let her decide with the creepy villains. Lot twist.
Eventually, Aether reached the nation of Natlan to fight in its never-ending war with the Abyss. He gained the Pyro element, learning to launch fireballs and
The lore one's
explosions
deep, yeah.
combined of flame with lightning.
He didn't just dabble in fancy pyrotechnics.
Isn't that evil
by
she knows?
connecting with the people there, Traveler
does she know?
achieved Night Soul's blessing.
What
a
does she
power
know?
up state fueled by primordial element juice, strong enough to make a
The fire's
blade
crazy
of
good. Yeah, I'm
fire
excited to see it.
hundreds of feet long. Hell yeah, that's strong enough to take down the heart of the abyss.
Wait, hold on.
Which a mix by connecting with the people.
He gained the Pyro element,
Okay.
learning to launch fireballs and explosions combined of flame with lightning.
He didn't just dabble in fancy pyrotechnics by connecting with the people there. Traveler achieved.
Oh, but he has
Night
to
Soul's
connect with the
blessing,
people there.
A power-up state
like
fueled
the
by
spirit bomb.
primordial element juice.
So I don't think he'll be able to use that, right?
Fire
Unless-
hundreds of feet
Well, I
long.
guess if
Hell yeah,
Avatar
that's
can
strong
connect with
enough
the
to
past
take down the heart of
avatars,
the abyss, which
he
is
should be
on the
allowed to
level
connect
of
with the
5-star
people.
waifus like Mawika and the Raiden Shogun.
An Archon who, in ages past, sliced Yashiori Island in two.
That's cool, but how about when this Venti guy threw a whole-ass mountain? According to Paimon, Traveler can level a mountain himself.
Additionally, Aether learned how to use light energy to form a Kuvaki shield, something he used to protect the people of Nodcry by blocking a cannon blast with enough energy to obliterate a town.
This was no ordinary cannon either. It also
Jesus,
uses Kavaki
officially
energy,
above
so
city
that's
level.
a beam of light.
Through all his adventures, Aether had come to genuinely care for Tevat's people. Maybe one day he will reunite with his sister, but for now, he's fighting for a whole new world. His new home.
Ooh, you need a higher adventure rank for that.
Don't you worry, gang. I dumped all my savings into Primo Gems for this. We can't miss.
Feats always does his dailies for the guild. That's hilarious to me. I'm sorry.
When those ice guys trying to kill the Traveler inevitably warm up to him. Still got it.
Ah, so that's why
So
you
he
broke
doesn't
his
have any
shit.
feet
To
that
Aether,
is too
the
crazy
journey
or
has
anything.
meaning.
I prefer
birds
his
of
elemental
Tibet,
body. I'm
the
excited.
songs of its people. They are all
I don't know. I
coming.
think Traveler might be
Even if
cooked
he's against
actually.
the abyss
I think
itself,
Avatar is
a
gonna
new
cook
dawn
him
is
actually.
somewhere just beyond the stars.
Like
And
bloodbending
a field of flowers
is kind of OP.
blooming
I don't
to
know.
love.
I guess we'll see.
The battle's about to start, and if you like Death Battle
Like,
versus Jordan
ooh,
and more, director Louis
click the link in the description before August.
get a discount.
All right, here we go. That battle time, baby.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I think Avatar Aang might win it. I think he wins it. Probably doesn't have any hard feats. Oh, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I thought Traveler was way stronger than that.
Elements?
Jesus. He turned into a little animal. That's cool. He's riding Traveler? That's crazy. He's just fucking riding him. First like Goku? Yeah. Chill. Yeah. Yep, he doesn't need vision. Yeah, I think Avatar just kind of just wins this. Elemental reaction, baby!
What's going on? I'm on Ghost treasure hunting for 2 minutes now. Everything is going kaboom.
She actually sounds like Paimon.
Cool glider. Can it do this?
Oh yeah, that's right, they both have gliders. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's frozen.
Come on, traveler. Get up. Never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Remember.
No
Oh, he did it.
fights alone.
I guess we'll see. He's about to go Avatar State. I think with Avatar State, he just shits on Traveler. Look at this. I mean, you could just toss all this shit aside. Like, he's literally just a better Traveler. Unironically. Like, it's not even close.
I am Avatar Aang, the last airbender.
Take this!
Oh, he's gonna redirect it? Damn, he actually redirected it. Okay.
Through the heights and shallows.
Wait, Traveler wins?
Dusts and dawns.
Traveler wins? Damn, Traveler actually won. That's crazy.
Way to go, traveler.
Yeah.
Does this mean no treasure?
Yep. Traveler takes it.
KO! And but dailies are
I'm curious to
done.
see what they say
a miss.
why.
This was an interesting pairing, so let's
Yeah.
break this down by power, experience,
I'm a bit disappointed that he
speed,
didn't
and
use
elements.
bloodbending.
First up, power. Aang and Traveler could both change the terrain of entire
wonder if they'll
cities.
bring it up here.
And we're way
I hope they
stronger than
do.
characters that can break mountains. But
Yep.
at their peak, they're both tearing up islands.
Aang's Avatar State made him on par with Kyoshi, who created and moved the island of Kyoshi. Similarly, Night Soul's Blessing let Aether contend with Archon-level foes like the Raiden Shoga, who split Yashiori Island in two.
With an attack that even Vision Bearers weaker than Traveler can block. So he's definitely on that level.
Kyoshi Island is over 6 miles wide and long. Kyoshi moved the island 17 miles offshore in 2 seconds, so we have everything we need to calculate the amount of kinetic energy this would require.
Turns out it's basically the same as cutting through Yashiori Island, about 3,000 gigatons of TNT. So their power is tied up.
Which means comparing their experience is crucial.
Aether's mastered more elements than Aang, but the Avatar state gave Aang centuries of knowledge.
With the memories and abilities of past avatars, Aang's kit was so extensive in a way Aether had no real answer for.
Yeah, that's what I was
Mention,
thinking.
Aang's training was more focused.
That's why I thought Aang was
Traveler's
gonna win.
skill, sure, but his training was mostly just a means to finding his sister, while Aang's journey was all about mastering elements to combat other elements.
Experience narrowly goes to Aang. However, another important factor to consider is speed.
In terms of mobility, both could roughly match the other. If Traveler was immobilized with earthbending, he could just dig his way out as a dinosaur.
And Aang's airbending and glider meant he could easily counter Aether if he took flight.
But in terms of raw reaction speed, Traveler had it in the bag. Aang bending away lightning is crazy fast, but Traveler could dodge lightning much earlier in his journey, and now he can block that light speed Kuvaki laser.
Oh, wow.
Lightning can move
So
over
he's light speed.
200,000 miles per hour.
So that's
A
what it
beam
is.
of light can
Traveler
move
is literally light
186,000
speed.
miles per
Jesus.
second.
Yeah, that makes
Over
sense.
3,000
I didn't realize he
times
was light
faster than
speed.
Aang. Traveler takes speed by a landslide.
So this all came down to the elements. Who could turn the forces of nature against the other?
At first, I actually thought this was Aang's dub.
Aether's elemental control is remarkable, but most of his attacks are projectiles, spires, and very specific implements that Aang has bent away in the past. Aether has never shown the precision or creative flexibility that we've seen with Aang's bending.
But throw in the combos of elemental reactions and the script flips. Traveler could mix not just his elements, but also Aang's in ways that Aang could not. Bending was Aang's greatest strength, but also...
Traveler won because of elemental reactions. It's elemental reactions, man. He's doing the elemental reactions. Oh my lord.
Against Traveler, a weakness.
Because Aang usually had one or more elements around him, it gave Aether an easy access point through these combinations. When Aang used fire, Aether could use lightning to catch him in an overload. If Aang used water, Traveler's electrocharge could paralyze him, and so on.
This isn't just a gameplay thing. Genshin characters like the lovely Lisa canonically say this is how the elements work.
And unlike Aang, Aether has fought multiple people who can use multiple elements. The longer the fight went on, the more Aether would trip Aang up with these combinations, some of which Aang could not bend.
Aang could redirect lightning, sure, but what about electro buzzsaws, or an electrified tornado, or dendroblasts of pure plant energy?
The Kavaki shield especially gave Aether a strong defense to fall back on. Since it was made of pure light, Aang had no way to remove it outside of brute force.
By comparison, Aang's wind barrier wouldn't block Traveler's elements. It would actually merge with them and create more combos that would target Aang himself. Not a great situation to be in.
And since Aether's powers came from external earthly sources, like those statues, Aang could not depower him with energy bending, even if he theoretically overcame Aether's willpower.
Willpower that is strong enough to alter the fate of the entire world. Sorry, Aang, but elements goes to the Traveler. Cinching his victory.
Gotcha.
Either way you cut it, he was in his
Oh,
element.
that was a cool
The
fight.
winner is the Traveler, Aether.
Well, let's see who the
I'm ready for my cameo.
let's see who the next fight's gonna be. Oh, is that the season finale?
Next time on Death
Oh,
Battle.
who is it? We're getting. I don't think I know these people. Is it like Bionicle? Oh my god.
Subscribe.
It's fucking Bionicle versus Lego or Ninja. Yeah, whatever the fuck. Yeah. Not really something I'm interested in, but yeah, maybe I'll watch it. I don't think I'll stream it though. All right. Awesome. Traveler Panther for true. I knew who would win, but didn't want to say it good. Thank you for not saying it, though. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining, everybody.